Hey, welcome back, YouTube. We're continue MSQ today of our playthrough. We're finishing up Stormblood, pretty much, I think. And we're storming the castle now. Let's go ahead and speak with Elise. I think we're about to find Cryo. All set. Follow my lead. Wait. Patrol, let them pass. All clear. With me. Tree, get to cover. I will deal with him. And none were the wiser. Let us press on. Imperial soldier, dead ahead. Here we are. One more sentry. Give me a moment. MSQ, look for a lever or a winch. We will guard the rear. Hell's open. Heavens weep. Alphano, can you hear me? The gates are open. Our friends are ready and eager to engage the Imperials. And let us leave them to it and head for the facility. Remember the reach! Remember the towers! Attack! How did they just walk right up that? The fuck? I had to jump. Insurgents here. Sound the alarm. Hold on, Cryo. We're coming. The Resonatorium is just ahead. They know we're coming. Make ready, my friends. I reckoned you lot would come, but I didn't think you'd have the nerve to break the bloody doors down. Makes no difference to me, though. Time to die. Use the etheric siphon to weaken Fordell and defeat her in battle. Defeat Wardola Rem Lupus.
I can read your every move.
I used it on the wrong person. There we go. It's working. Strike now while she's weak.
Out of my way! I'll cut you to pieces! How could I lose?
Enemy sighted. Engage with the commander. With me. Bancred, help me off those soldiers. Hold off those soldiers. Understood. Leave the pilots in your capable hands. So it'll be the two of you after all. Ooh.
If only you knew the power!
Get her, Lise. Get her with that LB3. Yeah, bitch.
No. Not after everything. I cannot lose. I will not!
Oh, but you will! Without your tricks, you're nothing! Conrad, Mefrit, your own comrades! I should kill you here and now for what you did! But there's no place for that kind of justice here. Not in my Alamigo.
Oh, how very bloody noble of you. Why, you'll pardon me my sins, will you? After you and your freedom fighters come and tear down everything we've worked so hard to build? We were fighting for our people's freedom.
Oh yeah, give me the 3-time. Let's go.
You're slaves to a tyrant! There's no freedom in that!
Now, my friend! Croyle!
Alphino? I knew you'd come.
Touching as this moment is, it will have to wait. We should rejoin the main force at once. Lise!
I'm taking her back with us, alive. She's going to answer for what she's done.
Listen to you, talking like you've already won. Xenos is gonna tear you apart. He commands a power, echoing that of the Icons.
What are you talking about?
The hunt, you stupid cow. I'm talking about the hunt. He said you'd come, and here you are, his willing prey. You and your friends are dead, just like mine. And all our misery, all our sacrifice, it was all for naught!
Knock her out.
No! You're gonna live long enough to see us win our freedom. I promise you that.
Knock her out anyways.
May I live 1,000 years.
Interrogations can wait. Let us be off.
What a relief to finally found her, though our greatest challenge yet lies ahead of us. On the eve of this final battle, I find myself overcome with joy. We could have not saved her without everyone's help. Thancred, Lise, Urianger, and of course you. But yes, there is still much more to be done. You should be very interested to learn the meaning of Fordola's ominous words, for one. Lise has gone to deliver Fordola into the custody of the Alliance, leaving Monago and her men to hold the residential district and stand ready. Once the Alliance has breached the main gates and commenced their assault, the Resistance forces will push through the entrance here and join the fray. In that case, I will remain here. My search for Crow took me into the city proper, and my familiarity with their defenses may prove useful to the Resistance. Understood. I shall instruct Arnvold and his unit to render support as well. They were tasked with securing the Aetheryte, as I recall, with me, MSQ. Aether Current, just chilling here in the city, don't mind if I do. Definitely going to attune. Oh, it's Crow. It's so good to see you. I feared the worst. It wasn't your fault. You saved me, all of you. Thank you. We were departing shortly for Porto Praetoria to rejoin the main host. Arnvold, I would have your unit remain here with Thancred, that you might support the Resistance troops in the coming battle. Understood. We won't let you down. I trust you will refrain from doing anything I would not. We're both far too young to die. Right. No noble sacrifices. Got it. MSQ, Cryle, let us be off then.
The heroes of the hour. Not content with securing the residential district, you gifted me an Imperial commander. What are you after, a medal?
The work is its own reward, General. I must say, however, that Fordola's claims were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an icon?
Might she speak of our missing Omega?
Very possibly. The Empire's fondness for comparable Allagan technologies is exceedingly well documented. Have we made any progress with our own investigation?
None. The search goes on in earnest, but Sid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Garleans beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Ah, Lys. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Cryle, even when the interrogator asked nicely.
Mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims, or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it, the process aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical aptitude. This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast. I knew there had to be something. She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met. If it weren't for Oriange's siphon thingy, I really don't think we'd have beaten her.
My humble scheme asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
Oh, you've got to stop doing that.
She is so relatable. I love her.
In calling upon Lady Alisaie after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began. A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then could she so perfectly predict an unknown opponent's every move? After much deliberation, I surmised that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react. To employ a metaphor, one might say that she was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alisaie's soul.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
I had no conclusive proof. The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations, and 'twas this which led me to develop my stratagem. I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, as I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations, the shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
How ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
Indeed so, Master Alphino. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
That's putting it mildly. In any event, if Oriange is correct, That would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least. And one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
This is why I'm wary of Arvanald. Arnvald, whatever the frick his name
Whatever the
is.
Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. And face him you must. For there is now but one path forward, and it leads
They're
straight
putting
to
it right in front of our faces. Like, here comes this random person who's never been a Scion before, and they just happen to have the Echo, and it's not as powerful as ours. They're putting it right in front of our face, dude. We can't trust Arnvald.
And it's not as if we came unprepared. We've got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now, I feel like we could take on anyone and win. And I mean anyone.
Victory is as good as ours.
Exactly. Oh, I wouldn't want to be in Xenos' boots. Not with the likes of us coming to get him. Right. I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the Resistance forces are waiting.
It is time we join the main host. Kryl, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
If I may, General, is there aught MSQ and I can do to assist with final preparations?
I'm glad you asked. Pippin informed me moments ago that all forces are in position and that we are ready to commence the assault. Naught remains but to notify the Alliance commanders. If you've no objections, I should be glad to have you do the honors. You were instrumental to the success of Operation Archon. You helped bring an end to the Dragon Song War. You are a hero to the people and a symbol of hope. Some might judge it an empty gesture, or worse, a waste of your talents, but I know it would mean much to everyone here.
But you should be the one to bring me word. By the Fury, it is good to see you, my friend. You, who stood with us in our direst hour, will ever be an inspiration to my countrymen, and to me. Through Ishgard's debt cannot be repaid, it is my hope that our deeds this day shall go some way to redressing the balance. All is ready. Very well. The many will fall in the coming battle. How many more shall know liberty for their sacrifice? There is a time for peace and a time for war. Even the matron understands this. We who have achieved of hers and the elemental's blessings go now to stand for Eosa and her children. It's time then. Though this is not the theater of choice, we will play our part. Our cannons care not either way. That battery has sunk enough ships to fill a fleet. 'Tis not like to be bested by a gate.
It is done then. Thank you, MSQ, for humoring an old bull.
Maelstrom Armada and Ishgardian forces are in position, General. Resistance forces in the Alamigan corridor are ready and await our signal.
Naught left to do but the deed itself. Then I must go to my men. I shall be leading the first charge through the breach.
Then we shall head to the front.
Pippin has command of artillery outside the gate. He'll not be hard to find. But before you go, I have a final favor to ask. Give this to my son. He will understand.
Holy moly, that is far. All right, we'll see you in a sec. We have a long way to go, but it's interesting. I was gonna wait till we got there to unpause, but you listen to the background. Our whole way there, you just hear fight around you, and I think it's really cool. This whole long ride up, you just have this in the background. Very cool, actually. I'm gonna grab this Aether Current. If I don't get... Hey, Scalphanode? What's it you've got there? Oh, that's sick. It's 12. This is Tizona, the bull of Alamigo's legendary sword, forged from 2 cursed blades. His sword is a symbol of everything my father fought to achieve. A weapon claimed on the blood sands, and with it fortune and glory. Its flames consumed the unworthy, but by fire was he reborn. It should be bequeathed to me now, to carry on his legacy. Well, I shall endeavor to deserve it, but I'll be damned if this is his final battle. Once we begin, there will be no respite until it's over. Are you ready, my friends? Very well, brace yourselves. Vice Marshal! Vice Marshal! Imperial unit approaching from the north. Aiming to destroy artillery, are they? How many? Total numbers unconfirmed. At least 1 squadron. But sir, they're wolfmen. Very Domite. Body house. That's all we need. Pull up the Bloodsworn. Tell them to make ready. Marshal Tatterpin, wait. These wolfmen of whom you speak hail from Doma. They were coerced into fighting for the Empire. Spirited away to a foreign land and told that if they disobeyed, the lives of their kin would be forfeit. But their homeland has been liberated. They have no reason to continue serving their Imperial masters. Ere you engage them in battle, I beseech you, grant us a moment to go and attempt to convince them to lay down their arms. I am loath to give our enemy more time to prepare, but if there is a chance that this conflict might be avoided, I suppose we must take it. Go then, but be quick. We will, Vice Marshal. With me, MSQ. We will wait here for the Lupin to arrive. Steel yourself, my friend. Though I hope to resolve this without resorting to violence, it would seem wise to prepare for the worst. Calm, MSQ. Oh, they have cool looking outfits. I want that. You! Clear the road! Honorable warriors of Doma, my name is Alphonse Louvier, and I come before you with news of great import. Silence, boy! You'll stand upon the battlefield. Be gone or be cut down. Doma is free. Lord Hien has returned and driven Yotsuya and the Imperials from your lands. We were there. We helped him. There's no need for you to fight for Xenos. Lord Hien is dead, and you are a liar. What could a boy such as you do against Magitech? Throw stones and spit curses? Invoke my lord's name again at your peril. We will suffer no falsehoods. I speak only the truth.
Put up your weapons, I beg of you. Let us speak as friends and not shed blood in vain. If your claims were true, we would gladly sheathe our blades and embrace as brothers. But since they must surely be false, we will be traitors to accept. Our lives and those of our loved ones forfeit. Words are air. You will prove the truth of your tale on the battlefield or die in dishonor.
So be it. Oh, they're tall. There's a lot of them.
Truly, must we fight to prove that we need not to fight?
But no strangers to battle, that much is plain.
I am the White. I am Hakuro, and I will be your opponent. Have at you. Until I am satisfied, we shall fight on. Give me your all. On your guard, his strength far exceeds that of his brethren. Such ferocity. If he does not relent, we shall be forced to kill him. Is that all you can muster, Eosians? Hold not back.
I'm gonna stand in the thing like you said.
Now, you are every bit a warrior as you claim to be. You fought with honor and restraint. You could have killed my men and perhaps even me. But you did not. For this, I thank you. Warriors brave and true, I pray you tell us of the battle for Doma's liberation. We should be glad to do so. Otian returned. Such joy this news brings us. But for Lord Gyatsetsu to perish in the Kip's collapse, to be taken from us by such treachery, there is no justice.
Eyes forward, Hakuro. He wished for no better death.
You knew him well. Aye. You would not suffer us to mourn with so much undone. And so we will not. Duty comes before all. Our Lupin shall know of Doma's liberation and of your part in it. When you breach the gates, we shall turn on the Imperials as one. With fang and claw shall we rip open the throats of our masters. This is the White swears.
Thank you. When all war is ended, I am certain that your lord will help us to return you all to Doma.
Such a curious thing, Destiny, to see us meet with friends of Lord Hyun in this distant corner of the world. But we shall not keep you. Your day is not yet done.
Come, let us not keep our comrades waiting. We have a nation to liberate. Oh shit, Alden Black Mage, let's go!
You are returned. Were your negotiations with the Wolfmen successful?
The one they called the White was receptive to our words once we told him of Doma's liberation. They withdrew behind the walls to inform their brethren. If the gods are good, no blood shall be shed between our peoples this day.
Hear, hear. Now, I think it's time we did something about those gates. Thaumaturges, forward! Give me hellfire! Give me Ifrit's bloody inferno! Now give me a curse and winter! Enough ice and snow to bury a behemoth! We nearly had it!
Is that...
Bear witness, my Eorzean brothers and sisters! Doma has come to pay her debts!
Lord Ian!
We will deal with the flying machines! Forward, my friends! For freedom and justice!
Okay. I got a little tingly, I'm not gonna lie.
You heard the man! All cannons resume firing!
We're through. The way is clear.
Impeccable timing, those domins. Come, comrades. The enemy's gate is down. Forward! Battle for Alamigo is at hand. All forces have been ordered to advance into the city proper. Scalphnode, may I ask you to be a part of the first charge? It would be an honor.
I will join them as but another soldier. Command of the flames I leave in your capable hands, Pippin.
I don't suppose we could come along too. Lise, Arnvald. Nago and the others told me to go with you, MSQ. To bring Xenos to account for everyone. I'm Alamegan too. And in case anyone's forgotten, my place is in the thick of it, and it doesn't get thicker than where you'll be. Let us sally forth then. Together we make for the royal palace, there to find and strike down Xenos. Alamigo, now accessible. And our quest is called Stormblood. Oh shit. Motherfucker! We'll see you once we get the queue pop. Alright, this queue's taking a long time. As you can see, the estimated wait time just went up to 12 minutes. It was at 5, and then it was at 9. Now it's at 12. We just hit 13 for time elapsed. So I'm going to give it till it says 13:30. We got about another 20 seconds here. If it doesn't pop, we're just going to use the trust. And I was thinking to myself, it might even be better because the trusts take longer, and this is supposed to be a long, grueling fight, so might as well, right? All right. We're going to take ourselves out of queue. We're going to queue with... we'll have Arnvald as our tank, Alphanaud as our healer, and Lise as our DPS. Oh, this one. Oh, that's why they pull up Arnvald and Lise. Hell yeah, to be our tank and our DPS. Let's go. I'm just gonna spawn the next squadrons, pull them over here. Arnvald to grab them. We'll fight on the steps. Oh shit, our tank died, bro. Our tank died. Okay. We cannot do large pulls with NPCs. Got it. Alright, everybody buckle up, strap in, because this is going to be a lengthy dungeon. This is Battle for El Amigo. know what? I'm gonna do real quick too. I don't know if it'll actually show. Okay, it does show. Cool. I want to see their attacks and stuff. Make it more interesting. Commander Riki has cleared the way for us. Much obliged for the help. I'm gonna spawn the others. Hopefully that'll be okay. Mess him up, Elise. Mess him up. It's already at 50% health. Nice. Oh yeah, I love those voice lines. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Now this one I'm not gonna... This is already a hefty pull without NPCs who are hard to die, hard to kill, hard to die. Wow. And it's hard enough with real people knowing what they're doing and staying alive. Not gonna have these guys go through it. Then risk just having a reset anyways. Oh, it's Aulus Malacina. It's the scientist. Now this fight makes sense. Ready.
Share its findings. Initiate soul extraction. Success.
Son of a bells!
Nice. Keep it pushing, P. Nice, Lise. Nice. There's a treasure coffer over here? I've never gone this way. I've never seen that before. Tell him, Lise. Take this! Tell him. What's up, motherfucker? LB2 on this mother truck. Oh, we're too good. He's very pleased with himself.
Yes! Yes! Such ferocity. Such tenacity. I am loath to recall how disappointed I was when first we fought. But finally, after bathing in the blood and offal of your enemies, finally you prove yourself worthy prey for the hunt. It fills you even now, doesn't it? The hunger to bite down on my jugular, to feel the warmth fill your mouth and run over even as you drink deep. Good. This is the beast I have longed to face. As you sharpen your claws, I too sought newfound strength. But this is no place for a final contest. Come! The heavens shall bear witness to our dance.
Confound it. Go after Xenos, my friend. We shall deal with this.
Shinryu.
Welcome.
Omega trapped
Royal
Shinryu.
Menagerie.
Those are Omega pieces.
The King of Ruin built this place for his foreign queen. He kept it filled with familiar creatures from her homeland. They bored me all. This fine specimen, on the other hand, is simply divine. Your fates are entwined, are they not, Icon Slayer? This dragon, this embodiment of unbridled despair, born of a desperate man's burning hatred for the Empire. How raw the raging tempest that churns within its breast. No myth made manifest this, but a being of pure violence. Mayhap you are the true architect of our design. You who fought the very soul of vengeance to the edge and watched him fall. You who let slip the Allegan hound to drive this icon into my arms. Oh my, have I said too much? Forgive me, this sensation is wholly unfamiliar to me. A question, then, and I should like very much for you to speak from the heart. If I were to stand aside, what would you do to this icon?
Kill it.
Ah, as simple as that. But of course, you are the Icon Slayer. Such certainty is to be expected. A pity. There is another alternative. Or there would be. Had you only mastered your ability. I speak of the Echo, of course. Does it merely render you immune to iconic influence, or is it rather that your influence is far greater than theirs? Granted, these implications are of no moment to a savage who thinks only of killing the beast before him. When I read Van Belsar's reports, I immediately saw the boundless potential of the Echo. I saw how it could be instrumental in binding an icon to one's will. Hence my research and the Resonant. And there's so much more. All icons must be exterminated without exception. Such was the imperial mandate issued by my great-grandfather, after he saw firsthand the destruction wrought by one such being. They are a blight upon this star, he felt. And so he began his great and just crusade. Ha! 'Twas not justice which spurred his campaign, but fear! Fear of the icons! Fear of their power! Cowardice made them march forth to battle. Man should fight for the joy of it. To live, to eat, to breed. Lesser beasts snap and howl at one another for this. Only man has the wisdom and the clarity to embrace violence for its own sake. For we who are born into this merciless, meaningless world have but one candle of life to burn. I know you understand this. You and I are one and the same. Together, we could while away the quiet and confident. If you accept it.
I accept you.
Are we to embrace and let bygones be bygones? Do our deeds weigh so little that you would cast all aside? Come. It was plain from the first how this would end. We live for these moments, when all hangs in the balance, when the difference between life and death is but a single stroke. I live for them too! This is who we are, my friend! This is all we are! Alamigo and Doma and Garlemald be damned!
Did you just kill Omega?
We tower above the gods! You by your gift, I by my might. And before the resonant, the gods shall be to you. An ending to mark a new beginning.
Well, that was a weird fucking turn of events. Also, being asked if I accept or deny him, I don't know why I hit accept. It's like, let's be friends. That's going to do it for this block. It's a little lengthier than usual, for sure, but Stormblood, what are you going to do? Like the video if you've enjoyed this climactic finish. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. We'll see you in the next one as we're going to close out the main scenario for Stormblood. We'll see you next time.